Just because he accidentally saw something he wasn't supposed to while driving, Balram suddenly panicked, terrified that the rich man would scold him. Trying to hide his nervousness, Balram hurriedly rubbed his eyes and scratched the back of his head. The strange behavior immediately caught the wealthy couple's attention. After thinking at lightning speed, Balram casually pointed at a large tree by the roadside and claimed it was a sacred local tree. He explained that every time he passed by, he performed the gesture to show respect. The couple, who had just returned from America, actually believed his nonsense. They even copied Balram's gestures toward the tree themselves. Watching these upper caste elites fall for his lie so easily, Balram suddenly felt that rich people weren't nearly as smart as they looked. After dropping the couple off at their destination, the rich man agreed to let Balram drive back to his nearby village to visit his family. As he drove down the dirt roads leading into the village, Balram repeatedly honked the horn to attract attention from the villagers. Then he deliberately parked the car at the most visible spot near the entrance. Under the villagers' envious gazes, the sharply dressed Balram instantly became the center of attention. For a moment, his vanity was completely satisfied. But the second he stood before his grandmother, she immediately poured cold water on his pride. In India's brutally rigid caste system, Balram's family name sits at the very bottom. In that place, a person's life is often considered less valuable than a buffalo. More than a dozen family members are crammed together inside a tiny broken-down house. The true head of the household is Balram's grandmother. Everyone in the family, young or old, must work outside, and every rupee they earn goes straight into her hands. Ever since Balram became a driver for the landlord's family, he hadn't sent money home. His grandmother didn't care how he was living. The only thing she cared about was how much value her descendants could bring her. Balram's father had spent his entire life being exploited by her until he eventually contracted tuberculosis. Unwilling to pay expensive medical bills, the grandmother had him cremated before he even fully died. Only after Balram handed over his wages did she finally soften her attitude slightly, even cooking him a chicken dinner herself. But sensing Balram was becoming harder to control after spending time away from the village, his grandmother decided to tighten her grip on her money tree. She informed Balram that she had already found him a wife. But after seeing the outside world, Balram had no intention of trapping himself in this village forever. His older brother's life was proof enough. Once married, he would be chained to this poverty forever, losing any chance of escape. Ignoring his feelings completely, his grandmother demanded he get married before the end of the year. Furious, Balram declared that not only would he refuse marriage, but he would never send another penny home again. Even as his brother chased after him trying to calm him down, the pain caused by his low-caste identity continued eating away at him every single day. One day, while serving coffee to guests, the mistress of the house, who had always treated him kindly, suddenly began screaming insults at him in front of everyone.
Balram, what are you doing? With your hand. What are you doing? This is disgusting. Your uniform is filthy and your mouth smells like that pan all day. Just pick up this tea and leave.
But after the guests left, she called Balram over privately. To his surprise, she wasn't